Hey guys, Don Lemon just got arrested for the church stunt that he did in Minnesota. I'm not even kidding. Let me show you. Ex-CNN anchor Don Lemon arrested on charges connected to Minnesota church protest. Aww. The woke tards are finally learning that, you know, actions have consequences. And I knew this would happen because, you see, the government on purposely radicalized the wokes. On purposely. And in the last 10 years, they actually made you guys into complete fundamentalists. You were allowed to burn cities. You were allowed to burn flags. You were allowed to call death to the West. You were allowed to call for assassinations. You celebrated assassinations. You got people fired. You wanted a piece of paper for somebody to get into a restaurant, but you don't want a piece of paper for somebody to get into a whole ass country. Logic, stupid. You guys wanted camps built for the unvaxxed. You called us, like, you know, every name in the book. And unfortunately, ever since Larry Fink went on to the World Economic Forum, he signaled to the world that they don't need you anymore. They don't need your pawns because the liberal global order is done. So therefore, now you're just going to be a pain in the ass to the system. And that system is not going to let you get away with things anymore. And you're about to learn that actions have consequences and that you're not this like untouchable, you know, Delulu little fighter of freedoms and the world that you were told you were by the media that needed to use you in order to enact the plan that they needed to enslave all of us. You see, that plan has now been, poof, broken through by people who have been talking about it. And they need to take another aspect into the plans. And unfortunately, you guys are now going to get in the way of that. And so it's going to be a rough, really rough year for you. And I know you're going to make fun of my looks when you see this. I don't care. I actually work. I have a job. I work night shift. So I know you guys don't know what a job is. It's kind of like when you guys are paid to go to a protest and they give you like a little bit of money and some free food. It's like that, but I go every single day and I get paid and I do a real job and I don't protest. So yeah, I just had to explain that to, you know, the wokies who don't know what a job is or responsibilities or consequences. But you're going to learn this year. And it's going to be rough, but it's going to be so much fun for the rest of us. So yeah, anyways, welcome to the part where the government no longer needs you and thinks you're useless, and they're going to throw you in the garbage after all of that fighting that you guys have done. Aww.